Right, this is Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. I'm just sat here with Jamie from Hartford. How's it going, my friend?
Not too bad, Mike. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. It's been a while since I caught up with you.
Yeah.
The chaps here have already caught up with you a few times this year. It's been a bit of an epic year for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's just coming to the, well, not just the end of the year, but end of the album cycle for us now as well. So
cool.
Looking forward to a bit of time off and just finishing up the next album.
Have you got plans on your time off? Are you just going to relax, kick back?
Yeah, just the usual Christmas stuff, and then we're getting into recording mode in January.
Okay. Have you been writing, or is it literally we'll stop touring then write?
No, we've written about half the record, well, maybe a bit more, like 7 songs.
Okay.
So we've got a bit more work to do, and then we'll head into the studio in like mid-January, late January kind of.
Have you got a studio booked? Have you know where you're going, who's producing it, and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I can't talk about that just yet.
No, that's cool.
But yeah, it's someone really good that we've been fans of for ages, and it won't be a surprise to anyone, I don't think, either. So there's a clue.
I'm sure we can work it out.
Yeah.
Last time I think I spoke with you was off camera, was at Takedown Festival.
Mm-hmm.
You've been playing festivals all summer, and then you ended up on the Download tour as well with Synth.
Yeah.
How was that? We didn't manage to catch
Synth tour was amazing. You know, lovely bunch of guys. Same with Idiom, who opened it as well. Yeah,
Boys for us, they're from our hometown.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, no complaints at all, man. It was fantastic. Yeah, every show was pretty much sold out, and you know, it's always nice to play sort of, if it's a slightly more intimate venue, if it's absolutely rammed, it's way better, I think, than playing in a big venue when there's not that many people, which is kind of more the vibe on this tour, like, because we're on right at the beginning of the
very first band
pretty much when doors open. So this is more a case of like, we've got to win people over who don't know who we are, so it's kind of a challenge, if anything.
Is it working? I've seen some of the photos.
Yeah, it seems to be. I mean, you've got to do it, haven't you? Otherwise you get too comfortable in your element, and you don't really progress. So yeah, no, it's been good.
Because you were a late arrival to the tour, shall we say?
We were, yeah. One of the bands, I think it was Devil You Know, they had to cancel. Yeah. So yeah, we got a last minute offer, and obviously we bit their arms off and said
Can't say no to Machine Head.
No, you can't say no to Machine Head, no.
Out of all the gigs you've done all year, which is the one that stands out most for you?
God, it's a good one. I guess the Coco show for the sixth tour was amazing. That's probably the highlight, I think. That's the first that sprung to mind as like, that was amazing.
Right, okay.
But yeah, to be honest, we haven't really had any bad shows this year. I mean, there's been a one or two that we were like, probably could have been a lot better, but
the number of shows you guys have done, you're going to have one or two that
of course,
stand out.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's cool, man. You mentioned you've got the new album out next year. Is it going to be released next year, or are you going to record it and then just?
No, it'll be out next year. It'll be out before the summer. Yeah, we're hoping for like a May release.
And then back on tour for the festival season.
Yeah, festival season, and then we'll be doing like headline tour later in the year and go to America hopefully, and a few other things. Yeah,
is that should be good. On your own back or with someone
else? We're talking to some people about a couple of different tour opportunities out there, but yeah, nothing's set in stone just yet. But the plan's to obviously do as much as we can within the sort of the limits that we've got, because we are kind of we're like a semi full-time band rather than a full-time band.
Yeah,
like we've got like friends in bands like The Art Is Murder who they've been back home for like 7 weeks in the last year and a half, and we just can't do that kind of relentless schedule. So we've got to be a bit more selective about what tours we do. But yeah, whatever we can do that makes sense, we will. You know.
No, that's cool, man. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's been an epic year for you. It's always been a pleasure. I'm sure the guys here as well will say it's always been nice chatting to you guys and watching you live. So hopefully next year it'll be upwards and even greater stages to be played on.
Onwards and upwards and all that. Yeah, hopefully.
Cool, man. Thanks very much for taking some time out.
Thank you.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, cool. This is Mike from the Mike James Rock Show, and this gentleman is going to introduce himself.
My name is Bron. I play drums for Mastodon.